ChatPion. Here we can see the number of subscribers, number of bot enabled, and also the e-commerce store earnings. A graph for subscribers gain. We also have a new designed activity calendar. Now, let's import Facebook accounts, pages, and also Instagram accounts. To import accounts and pages, go to Facebook and Instagram from the left navigation menu. And then click on Login with Facebook button. To be able to import your Instagram accounts, please add your Instagram accounts with your Facebook pages. Select your Instagram accounts and then click Next. Select Facebook pages and then click Next. Here we can see that all the Facebook pages with Instagram accounts are imported. Now let's enable the bot connections for those you want to create a bot. Let's create a simple bot for Facebook Messenger where we will collect the user's phone number or email address and will show some of the products that our page offers. From the left navigation menu, go to Bot Manager. Here we can toggle back and forth for Instagram and Facebook. Select the page for which we will create the bot. Click on Create New Flow button. It will redirect you to the Visual Flow Builder. The Visual Flow Builder has a canvas and a dock menu. There is a default Start Bot Flow component. We will start building our bot from here. Double-click on the Start Bot Flow and give a name for the bot. We can add a label from the drop-down list, or to create a new one, just type the name of the label and select it. Now let's take a trigger and connect it with the Start Bot Flow. Double-click on the trigger and add keywords. We have two types of keyword, one is exact match and the other one is string match. When somebody sends a message on your messenger with these keywords, this bot will be triggered. We have various types of components on the dock menu for a reply. We can add text, image, audio, video, file, card, and many more to use for a reply. It's just a drag and drop process. Let's drag an image component from the dock menu and drop it on the canvas. Connect it with the Start Bot Flow. Double-click to upload an image. We can also show typing on display and give a time for it. We can rearrange it by clicking on the Rearrange button. Also, we can zoom in and out by the mouse wheel. Also, there is an amazing way to add components. Just drag a connector and leave your cursor. It will show you which components are compatible with the previous one. Just select your desired one from the list. Now, the bot building is super easy with ChatPion's Visual Flow Builder. Let's select a text reply. Put the text. Let's add buttons with the text. We can also clone a component. Give button text and button type. We can select the button type as a new post back or use any previous post back. We can also use this button for web view, email, phone, and many more. Give a title for the new post back. Then, add what next when the user clicks on this button. I am adding a text reply. And then, add quick replies to collect users' phone or email. Let's get back to the other button. Here, we will use a carousel reply to show some of the products that we offer. Add carousel image, title, and subtitle for every carousel components. Now, let's configure the buttons of each carousel, put a button text, and select the button type. Here we are selecting the button type as WebView and put the web URL. Finally, save the bot. Let's check the bot on the messenger. Yes, it's just working perfectly. After we collect a phone or email from the user, we might want to continue the bot, right? Let's see how to do that. From the Bot Manager, go to the Action button settings and then click on the Phone Quick Reply template. See, we have a simple text reply bot. We can send them a next reply from here. We can also create icebreakers. Icebreakers help users to start a communication. We can set a few conversation starter questions on icebreakers. Let's see how to do that. Go to Get Started Settings. Enable the icebreaker and type questions. We can select the reply message template from the drop-down list. These are the bots we have created by using the visual flow builders. We can also create a new reply by clicking this Add Message Template button. We can add more questions. We can add up to 10 questions. Finally, save the icebreakers. Let's check the icebreaker on Messenger. Yeah, it's working perfectly. We also have Instagram Story Private Reply. If someone comments on your Instagram story, it will automatically send a private reply to the commenter. Let's see how to do that. Go to the Bot Manager and select Instagram from the toggle button. We can see all the Instagram accounts. Select the account and go to the Action button and then select the Story Private Reply. This will redirect you to the Visual Flow Builder. It already has a system-defined story reply template. We can edit the template. We can add more replies with this one. Now, let's check the story private reply. Yes, it's working. Another fantastic feature of the ChatPion is Comment Growth Tool. We can automatically comment on our post, like a comment, and reply to a comment, and then send them a private message on Facebook Messenger by using this feature. Go to the Comment Growth tool first. We can create comment automation for both the Facebook and Instagram. Just toggle to select Facebook or Instagram. Here we have a comment template, reply template, campaigns, and reports. Let's create a comment template. This template will be used to comment on your own post by page. Click on Create a new template. Give a name for the template. Write the text for the comment. We can add more comments. Save it. Now let's create a comment reply template. Click on Create a new template. Select the Facebook page. If you want to reply to a user multiple times, then select yes. If we want to like a comment, we can keep this option yes. Here we have two options, generic reply for any comments and other one is filtering the comment by keywords or sentence. Let's select the second one. Give a name for the template. Just like the keywords for the bot trigger, we have options for exact match keyword and string match keywords type. Put the keywords here, separating them by commas. Write the message for comment reply. Now we will select a reply template for a private message to the commenter. We can select it from the list or create a new one. Let's create a one. Give a name for the reply template. Now, select the reply type. We can choose any from the drop-down list. This reply is just like a bot reply. We can create anything like a bot. We can also add more replies. Finally, click on Submit button. Then click on Close and Refresh List. This template is now selected as a private reply to the messenger. In the same way, we will add a comment reply and a private reply for no keyword match. Now, we will create campaigns for auto comment and for auto comment reply. Go to Campaigns. Select the Facebook page first. And then, go to the settings of the post and click on Enable Auto Comment. Give a name for the campaign. Select the auto reply template from the list. Select the schedule type. We can do it one time or periodically. Select the scheduled time. Here I am selecting 10 hours. That means every 10 hours, a comment will be posted. Select the time zone. Put the start and end times. Also, you can select comments between times of the day. Finally, save it. Now, let's create the campaign for auto comment reply. Click on the settings of the post again, and select Enable Auto Reply. We can use a previously created template or just set the comment private reply here itself. Let's do this by a template, as we have already created a template for an auto comment reply. Select the auto reply template from the list. That's it. Let's check the auto comment reply. Yes, it's working just perfectly. Another amazing feature of ChatPion is the e-commerce store inside or outside of the Facebook Messenger. Users can browse products, add products to cart, make payments and get delivery. Everything is just inside Facebook Messenger. Let's see how to do that. First, go to e-commerce from the left navigation menu. Click on Create a Store. Select the Facebook page for which you want to create the store. Give a store name. Put email. Select country and fill up the address. We can change the language of the store if we need to. Upload a logo and favicon for the store. We can also put the Facebook Pixel code and Google Analytics code to track the store visitors. We can add terms of services and the refund policy. Now, from the right side menu, go to Checkout Settings to add payment methods for the store. Let's add a PayPal email and Stripe account. For PayPal, we just need the PayPal email. For Stripe, add the Stripe secret code and Stripe publishable key. There are many more options, we can add as many as we need. Just enable those we have just added as payment methods. Cash on delivery is enabled by default. Then we have currency, change it to your suitable one. We can add the tax and delivery charge if there is any. We also have options to choose a delivery preference. We can also enable preparation time. This is very useful for restaurants. We can also enable scheduled orders. We can enable or disable the guest purchase. We can assign a label for the subscriber after successful purchase. Finally, save it. Then we have appearance settings. We can change the color from some of the predefined colors, or we can use the color picker. Then we have product grouping and product viewing settings. We have product sorting. We can change the font of the store. We can change the Buy Now button title to something else. Like, we can make it Purchase Now instead of Buy Now. Same for the Store Pickup button, we can change this too. For some reason, if your store is not available, you can disable Add to Cart and Buy Now button. Save it. Then we have business hour settings. We can set the times for different days or can make it always open. Then we have categories for the store. Click on Add button to add categories. Give a name for the category, upload an image for the category, and save it. We can add as many categories as we want. Then we have attributes. Give a name for the attribute. Let's add attribute values separated by commas. Attribute values for size could be small, large, extra large, and double XL. After adding attributes and categories, it's time to add products. Click on Products and then click on Add button. Put the name of the product. Put a price. We can also put a selling price if the product is on offer. Then add attributes if the product has any options. Select the category. We can also put a YouTube video link for the product. Write the product descriptions here. Also, we can add a purchase note. Upload the thumbnail and feature image of the products. Put the number in stock. We can display the stock in the store if we want. Select Yes to prevent purchase if the product is out of stock. We can visit the store from here. We can also add a delivery point if we have any delivery points. Give a point name and point details. We have a QR code menu. We can download and print this QR code, hence the customers can scan the QR code to access the store inside or outside of the messenger. We can also create coupons for the store. We can select products for which the coupon will be applied. If we keep this blank, then this coupon will be applicable for all the products of the store. Give a coupon code and put the coupon amount. As we have selected the coupon type as percentage, so this coupon off will be 10%. Select an expiry date for the coupon and put a maximum usage limit. We can see all our signed up users here. We can see orders. Copy the store URLs. Then we have order status notification. It has default messages, we can change them if we want to. Then we have a message for confirmation and reminders. Here we can set a reminder message if any customer adds products to the cart and forgets to check out. We can send 3 different reminders in 3 different times. We can see all our reminder reports from here. Then there is a delete option to delete the store. Now let's see how to add this e-commerce store inside the Facebook Messenger bot. We can add this e-commerce store in the Get Started button or with any buttons on the Messenger bot. Let's check the e-commerce on Messenger bot. Yes, it's working perfectly. We can check orders from the e-commerce store and change the status of the purchase. And the user will get an order status notification. Another feature of ChatPion is social posting. We can use this feature to schedule or post instantly on various social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Reddit, Medium, and self-hosted WordPress sites. To create a social posting campaign, click on Social Posting. Social posting is divided into two parts. Here we have Facebook and Instagram. And here we have other social media postings. We have a multimedia post, CTA post, and carousel or video post. Let's create a multimedia post. Click on Create a new post. We have 4 types of posting here. Let's create an image post. Upload the image. Now select the Facebook page and Instagram accounts from where you want to create the post. We can select multiple pages and accounts. Give a name for the campaign. Put the text of the post. Click on the Schedule or Post Now toggle button, select the date and time. Select the time zone. We can repost this several times. Select time interval for the repost. Finally, click on Submit. We can see the reports here. The last but not the least feature that we will see now is live chat. Now we don't need to go back to Messenger and Instagram DM to communicate with our subscribers. We can do that right on the ChatPion's live chat. We can see all our subscribers on the left side. We can change the page from here. Also, we can switch back and forth to Instagram and Facebook accounts. We can send message by changing the tag. In the version 8, we have added a most wanted feature on live chat. Now we can send a post back or sequence on the live chat. Just select your subscriber and then click on this and select the templates or postbacks and click send. Yes, the bot template has sent the message to the user. So, that's how we can use the live chat of the ChatPion. This is just an overview of the